Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. This morning we're speaking to two awardees, nominees rather, for the National Youth Awards. It was established in 1985, and today in 2024 we have with us Emmanuel Joseph, who is the winner of Arts and Culture, and Brianna Haricharan, who is the winner of Youth of the Year and for Sport as well. Good morning to both of you and welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for waking up early, although I feel like you're probably both used to waking up this early.
Definitely.
Yeah? All right. So, EJ, let's start with you. Of course, you're no stranger to the show, but this is a different capacity that you're here with us now.
No pan today.
No pan today. But admittedly, we see the contribution is there.
Yeah.
So, walk us through what brought you to where you are today to be the winner for Arts and Culture.
Definitely. So the journey to Youth Arts and Culture winner this year started back when I was 9 in primary school, starting the steel band for the first time. And then from there, leaving primary school, joining different steel bands across the country, most notably Melodian Steel Orchestra in Arima, where I developed my skill from primary school player to teenager. And then in 2015, I had the honor of joining BP Renegades Youth Steel Orchestra, and I transitioned to the Senior Steel Orchestra as well. But throughout that time, I've been able to grow as a soloist, as a steel panist, as a lover of culture, and definitely be involved in all the different musical spaces, including, Parang, UE Art Steel, Los Alumnos de San Juan as Parang, and of course a proud member of BP Renegades, and I'm also a arranger now. I'm getting involved in steel pan and culture a little bit more, and this just culminated in the National Youth Award this year.
Definitely is. So we'll come back to you because that's a lot to go through. So Brianna, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, congratulations to you because you are the winner of two, the Youth of the Year and also for Sport as well. So walk us through a little bit of how you got to where you are today for both categories.
I started representing my country in sport from the age of 5. I started in martial arts. Then I went on to play tennis for a good portion of my life and my journey. But currently I am a cricketer, and yeah, that's what I am pursuing.
That's quite a lot. So how does it feel to be, one of the top nominees and then, of course, the awardee?
Well, being recognized as one of the top nominees for the National Youth Awards, it feels truly rewarding. I feel truly honored, and I just feel so encouraging that my hard work and service to country has been recognized.
And Emmanuel, what about you? How do you feel now?
Oh my, well, my journey has been quite long. The group that I represent for the Best Village Pan Finals, they have been nominating me for quite some time, and this year I actually made it to the finals. So it really feels well knowing that the hard work that I put in, doing workshops and arranging for different schools have been brought to fruition. It's been recognized, and it's a great feeling, definitely.
Let's speak about the fact that, so you've done the hard work, and the hard work continues, obviously, but do you think that in addition to your hard work, this recognition is going to positively contribute to your work moving forward, and how so?
Definitely. Now I could introduce myself as National Youth Awardee, but also it gives accreditation to my name, where I can feel empowered now to do more with the schools or with the different groups that I work with. It's been able to allow me to be confident, even more confident in my abilities, so that the hard work that I put in before and that I'm going to put in will be a bit more intense. It will have a little bit more weight. I'll be feeling more honored to be in the spaces that I am, knowing that I have been recognized, and that it should allow me to be motivated to do even more for the service to the country. Definitely.
Wonderful. And Brianna, what about you? Do you see this as a positive contribution to your work moving forward, and how would it impact it?
Yeah, definitely. Well, firstly, I see it as motivation for myself to provide encouragement to keep, pushing boundaries and striving to add greater value. I see it as, inspiration for youths and others to encourage them to use their talents and just really activate their potential, whether it be in academics, arts, sport, politics, business, whatever it may be. And it can really open doors to connect with mentors that can guide and support me in my development. So overall, I think it would really add to my personal development and hopefully that of others, so that our country can benefit from our collective growth,
Definitely. Now, one of the things, of course, this denotes is that there is a space for youth. You both have been, you've been awarded and you are making positive strides. Now, in light of that, we just had the budget and there were some measures that were implemented in both of your arenas. What do you, or how do you think youth can make use of these allocations and measures implemented?
Definitely. So I think for quite a number of years, the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service, along with probably Ministry of Education, Community Development, development and sport and community and development as well. They have had a number of programs in existence. Some of them, like I note, of course, the Prime Minister's Best Village competition in arts and culture. There's many programs such as the 40 Under 40 program that is being conducted through different secondary schools. And I think the allocations that are given to them allows them to continue their work. And of course, the National Youth Awards held by my DNS is one of those. It's one of the ways in which youth in arts and culture especially can be motivated to continue their work. One I would like to point out as well, one of the fellow awardees was in the agriculture, and I saw in the budget that there's at least 3 agricultural programs that are being put on by the ministry to help young persons in the agro business and the agro economy be able to get a foothold on their work. So it's not just youth arts and culture, but all the different spheres that youths are involved in Trinidad,
Excellent.
Especially sport too.
And Brianna, what about sport?
Well, I share the same ideas. I think youths can utilize the programs identified in the recent budget in areas like the educational and vocational training, the community development in sport, again, and the, like he mentioned, the economic engagement in agriculture.
Excellent. Now, you both are making strides as youth, right? You've been awarded. Now, do you think as of right now, aside from what you have achieved, there is sufficient space for youth to be able to make positive change or implement or effect any sort of change whatsoever? EJ?
Yeah, you know, a lot of the times we open up our phones and the news, we see bad things about youth, but I think there's a lot of great things going on, a lot of space for youth to get involved through your schools, through all the various NGOs, and of course the programs that the different ministries allow for us to apply to. And, you know, it's not just, you know, come and join, but it's, of course, you have to apply. There's a lot of space, and it's just up to us, the youth, to say that I want to make a change. I want to take inspiration from the National Youth Awards 2024 and get involved in things that they are passionate about. The My DNS has the caravans that go around the country, bringing youth together and having young persons speak to other young people and tell them how they can get involved. So there is space, especially in the arts and culture, all the many performance groups. I would, of course, promote steel band, join a steel band in your community, and then, of course, all the different things that are part of the community.
Brianna, is there space in the sports sector for youth to be able to be effective game changers and make decisions?
Definitely. I think there's quite a big space for youths to engage in, and I think there are a lot of initiatives being put in place for us to, you know, expand our knowledge and, you know, build our skill.
Wonderful. Now, you, again, awardee for 2 categories. You started at a very young age as well, representing the country at 5. Do you have any advice for future nominees who would like to follow in your footsteps?
Yes, I would say stay passionate, pursue what you love doing and what you believe in, embrace learning, always stay open to feedback, and continuously seek to improve. Just stay focused and committed, have a clear vision, and just be committed to your cause and your purpose, and lastly, just have fun. Enjoy the journey, celebrate your achievements no matter how big or small, and just always remember to have pride in the work that you do.
Beautiful. And Emmanuel, I see you nodding there in affirmation. Would you like to add?
She took the words right out of her mouth. But of course, the passion is important. When you find out what it is you are passionate about, you'll never work a day in your life. Those, you know, that saying, especially with arts and culture, it's a way of releasing. It's a way of, you know, expressing emotion. That's what it is for me. So arts and culture, sport, everything that we have categories for in the National Youth Awards, we can find our way. And just stay committed to the goal. I would say not put the onus on getting an award, but as Brianna said, enjoy the journey. Definitely.
Wonderful. Well, Emmanuel and Brianna, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Congratulations again, and looking forward to seeing you making strides in your communities in the future as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. The Now Morning Show is going to be back after this short break where your birthdays are coming up.